we're heading back this forest road to the edge of the peninsula back here. It's about 5 miles on the way back, and you can see Ann is not with us. She's actually back here saving the spots for us. She's sitting in a chair enjoying the beautiful view out over the lake, so she really has the best job here. You're gonna be amazed. This is probably one of the best spots that we found yet. All right, here we are, all set up in this new location right out on the peninsula. And we found out about this spot from Grand Adventure, so can't take credit for it. There's a few people down there on the edge of the peninsula, the tip of the peninsula, and you really can't see them. You have all this tamarisk right here, so it kind of blocks the view. So it's kind of private for us. Beautiful views all the way around here. I mean, you really can't get much better than this. I think I'm gonna go have some dinner now, and we're gonna see what we get into this week. We're up here in the Uinta mountain range that you can see right there, and we're on the Highline Trail. Ann is actually already down the trail with Selena. We walked down there, and I had to run back to the truck to get my camera because we saw some really big looking animals down there, like elk or something. So wanted to get the camera with the zoom lens so I could check it out. But we are right here. Here's the Uinta Mountains. This is the Highline Trail that runs out. It's all highlighted. Anyway, let's go see what this is down here. And they say they're black bear here as well. Don't know what other kind of animals that are roaming around here in the forest. Might get to see some wildlife here. Little chilly day today out here in the Uinta Mountains, but not too bad. Overall, it's probably about 60 degrees. Had some rain down at Flaming Gorge. A little bit of blue sky up this way. Decided to head up this way, see if we can get out of the rain and get Selena out for a nice walk. Get her some exercise. All right, I don't know if those were elk or not, but they may have been. Maybe we'll have to ask the Google. But we're back here now. Nice little area back here, all kind of different camping spots. Beautiful pine forest. It's a nice little off-road trail. I've seen some people with off-road vehicles side by sides. Not too many though. You can hear some water running as well. Yeah, nice, huh?
Yeah. Even on a cloudy day, it's beautiful. So far you've seen elk and deer. Hopefully nothing more.
Come on now. Those bears aren't out to hurt you. We were walking along and noticed this tree here. It's grown in such a weird way. It's got a big twist in it. It's almost like a loop where it was growing up and then twisted around and then continued on up. That is strange. All right, we continue our climb upward here. We're currently around 8,500 feet. Skies are clearing. Got some blue skies up there. It's turning out to be a pretty nice day after all. And Selena loves these trails. She's all the way out at the end of her leash, and I'm just trying to keep up with her. And Ann's all the way back there. Are you coming, Ann? It's a hike up that hill, huh? Selena found something really interesting on this tree. Yeah, she's just going crazy. Makes me wonder if, like,
a bear or something.
Well, I was thinking maybe a deer with its antlers, because it looks like it's kind of scratched up a little bit there, you know. Yeah, she's all over that. Quite a few deer or elk tracks throughout here. Definitely a hoof print there. And these aspen trees are so beautiful. I think they may be my new favorite tree. What do you think?
Yeah.
You agree?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're pretty. I just like the white bark.
Yeah. We're in Rock Springs, Wyoming, and this is a wild horse corral. You can see they actually have hay or straw over there that they feed these wild horses. I'm not sure what the purpose of the corral is yet, but we're gonna go look at the sign up here, see if we can get some information. So here's the answer to our question. Why doesn't the Bureau of Land Management just leave all the wild horses and burros out on the range? It's a question of numbers. Wild horses, burros have few natural predators, and herds can double in size every 3 to 4 years. Forage and water on the public rangeland, which these animals share with wildlife and domestic livestock, simply cannot sustain unchecked wild horse and burro population growth. Without intervention, the result for many horses, burros, cattle, and wildlife would be a slow, gruesome death from starvation and dehydration, and irreversible damage to the ecological balance of the rangelands could occur. So that's why all these horses are out here in the pen here. And I saw a sign over here where you can actually adopt the horses. I think it was a fee of around $125. Minimum adoption fee for each wild horse or burro is $125. If you're interested, you can contact the BLM here. Are y'all gonna adopt the horse?
No, no, gosh, no. We're just passing through.
Yeah, they're beautiful though, right?
They are beautiful.
Yeah.
Every time we come by, we stop, and they always have pens full. It's kind of sad.
Yeah,
It's sad, but if what they say is true, then I guess that's...
Yeah, it's better than starvation out on the rangeland, yeah.
That's true. All right, have a good day.
You too. Yep, they are beautiful. What do you think? You gonna adopt one? Well, yeah, we could fit it in the camper, sure, right? All right, guys, we're gonna go for a little bit of a kayak trip here. Right across the lake over there, there's like a nest of hundreds of swallows over there in that rock face. Flaming Gorge Reservoir was named by John Wesley Powell, who was a geologist, soldier. He was also a professor at a university. He's well known for his 1869 expedition that he took down from Green River, Wyoming, which is just north of us, down through this area here. Before it was a reservoir, it was just Green River. He did a geological survey of the Green River as well as the Colorado River. It was a 3-month expedition. It was a crew of 10 men. Only 6 of the men actually made it to the end of the expedition. 4 of them bailed. 1 survived, and the other 3, they don't know what happened to. That was the first expedition of white men through this area here, through the Green River, Colorado River, down through the Grand Canyon. They went all the way to Nevada at the confluence of the Colorado and the Virgin River. That must have been quite the expedition. They said it was very dangerous. That's why the men bailed on the expedition. That obviously ended up being a fatal mistake for them. John Wesley Powell had named Flaming Gorge, and he named it that because there are red sandstone cliffs along the gorge. All right, guys, we're getting there. I think I just saw my first swallow out here. I guess these are called river swallows or lake swallows. I don't know. Anywhere we've been, we've seen them down by the river. They call them river swallows. We've seen them under bridges. They call them bridge swallows in those locations. Kind of funny. So I guess these are lake swallows. So back to John Wesley Powell. He was a pretty interesting guy. He actually served in the Civil War as well. He was a commander at one point, and he lost part of his arm. I believe it was his right arm. He went to give the command to fire, and when he did that, he raised his arm, and a ball, like a small cannonball, I think, blew his arm off. And then once again, he went on to complete that expedition. So he went on that crazy, wild, adventurous expedition with only one arm. I thought that was pretty amazing. All right, somehow floating through that whole section twice, I didn't get pooped on. That's amazing in itself. But yeah, today's our last day here, and then we're heading up to Jackson, Wyoming, up to the Grand Teton National Park, and we're gonna stay there for about 5 days. We're gonna boondock up there, so stick around. All right, I'm gonna leave these guys alone. I think I bothered them enough for one day.